Good evening, friends. Welcome to the Creative Sagittarius. This is our podcast, Bharat and Geopolitics. Our today's topic is the Election Insight 2024, and we are going to focus on the state of Telangana. Join us as we delve into the heart of democracy and unravel the intricacy of the political landscape in this vibrant state. From key issues shaping the electoral discourse to the strategies of major players, our journey promises to offer valuable insight, thought-provoking discussions. So buckle up and get ready to explore the power of dynamics at play in the state of Telangana. Thank you for tuning in. Let me introduce you to today's distinguished speaker, Sri Giridhar Mamidi ji. Giridhar Mamidi ji is a CA and BCom LLB. He has been working for large MNCs, including Google India and ADP India. Currently, he is working for Pragati Bharati Telangana as the state vice president and also for Samalochana Andhra Pradesh as a convener. He is also a panelist on several TV debates on social, political, cultural, religious, economic, and strategic affairs. Giridhar Mamidi ji has completed 140 plus episodes of the special weekly program Global Roundup, analyzing world affairs from a nationalist perspective in Telugu on Nationalist Hub Channel. So welcome Giridhar Mamidi ji, welcome to Creative Sagittarius.
Thank you. Namaste, Hariji. My pranams, namaskar to you and your audience. Jai Shri Ram, Har Har Mahadev, and Jai Shri Krishna.
जय श्री राम, हर हर महादेव, जय श्री कृष्ण। तो गिरधर मामिनी जी, आज हम लोगों ने पिछली बार बात किया था आंध्र प्रदेश के बारे में, आज हम लोग तेलंगाना के बारे में बात करते हैं। तो हमारे सवाल ऑलमोस्ट वही हैं जो हमने आंध्र प्रदेश के बारे में देखा था। आज हम लोग उसी सवालों को देखेंगे कि तेलंगाना स्टेट में क्या पोजीशन है। So, what a strategy that BJP have in place to counter the strong presence of regional party like Telangana Rashtra Samiti TRS in Telangana, which has a significant influence over local politics. So, can you please elaborate on this?
Yeah, so steadily BJP has been focusing on investing in local leaders. A lot of very senior leaders have joined the party. Of course, a couple of them have joined and they left. They went back to Congress. G. Venkataswamy is one of them. And then you have a few others who came and left. But then significant amount of leaders who joined the party have not left, like Etal Rajendra and many others. Raghunandan Rao and so many others have kind of stuck to the party. And the cadre base is growing in the state. Even places where they are unlikely to win, for instance, in Khammam or in Nalgonda and places like that, there is quite a significant amount of traction for BJP. They have been contesting those seats for quite some time. For instance, Khammam seat has been a traditional stronghold of communists. Then between communists and Congress, they used to share the seats. Then came TDP because it is bordering the state of Andhra Pradesh. TDP had a very significant vote base there, which finally got transferred to TRS. So, but still, BJP on its own is somehow fighting out there. It has increased its vote share, increased its presence there. It may take a long time for them to penetrate Khammam, electorate. But then there is a leadership. There are people who are contesting there. So, in a sense that after BJP broke away from TDP and then it did not have any alliance within the state of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, So, I mean, till now, they didn't have an alliance in Andhra also. But in Telangana, of course, they didn't have an alliance with TDP or any other party. They were all alone. So they had the choice of contesting on their own in many of the seats. That's how BJP has invested. One, they're bringing a lot of people from other parties. Two, they're giving chances to their own cadre in a significant way. For instance, Dharmapuri Arvind is the son of a very senior Congress leader, D. Srinivas. So the family has traditionally been a Congress family, but then he came into BJP and he's been given a respectable place, and he defeated even Kavita in Nizamabad. So like that, a lot of people from other parties who are good leadership potential, the party has been very open to take them. Like Dr. D.K. Aruna from Mahbub Nagar, Palamur constituency. So many of them had joined the party. Of course, during the election time, people have jumped the party, but then significant amount of them have stayed back in the party. Then there is also the cadre, which is very strong. Be it the Sangh. For instance, Sangh is very strong in Telangana. So the Sangh cadre, of course, they give a lot of strength. And BJP itself has a lot of cadre there. They have popular leaders, like for instance, Bandi Sanjay Kumar is a very popular leader. So he was, in fact, or Raja Singh or Dharmapuri Arvind. These people are very vocal, and you see them on the local channels in TV, in public space, very big time. So what BJP has done is it has not confined itself to one leader and everybody is going around him. No, there are multiple leadership there, multiple leaders that have been invested in. So what happens is there are many contenders for the top position. Should BJP win the assembly seats next time around in Telangana, they will have a problem of plenty. There will be at least 7 or 8 contenders for the chief ministership. So a lot of leaders have emerged in BJP. And in their own right, they are very strong leaders. They have very good cadre base. They have respectability in the society. They are accepted, and they're very vocal in what they are doing. So these are the two major things they did. One, as I said, they've brought in leadership from wherever they could find talent. Two, they've invested in the leadership and allowed them to have a free space, allowed them to blossom. So everybody has space in that particular party. Like any other party, you'll have internal fissures and internal factions will be there. BJP is no exception to it. But then, because it is a cadre-based party and it is a principle-based party, once the high command takes a decision, everybody falls around it. And so it's a cohesive unit that goes through. So BJP has the strategy where they want to steadily increase. And probably next assembly elections, they will be a formidable force to challenge the regional party of TRS. And by then, KCR, we don't know what his position will be. Whether he'll have the energy to fight the next election or not, we don't know. We do not know. Already, he's not seen in the public much. So we do not know how the things are going to pan through. Then if it is a Congress versus BJP, generally across the country, BJP has been gaining. Only BJP suffered when it is BJP versus a regional party. Probably it had challenges. But then in Northern Belt, even that is not a challenge, because in UP, it is a regional party which they defeated. In Bihar, again, it's a regional party. But then in South, regional parties are extremely strong. In Tamil Nadu, for instance, the Dravida parties are extremely strong. And Karnataka also, though Congress is very formidable, the Congress there is completely different compared to the Northern party. Siddaramaiah, for instance, is again an import from JDS, right? So core Congress people, you may not find that much. In Andhra Pradesh, you have TDP and you have YSRCP. So regional parties are extremely strong here. For any national party to penetrate, it's very difficult. So Congress is an alliance with DMK in Tamil Nadu. Congress is an alliance with a lot of parties in Kerala. Congress has no presence in Andhra Pradesh. So Congress has some presence in Telangana, but over a period of time, that also is likely to vanish. And so BJP has a potential to gain. Telangana is the next success story for BJP after Karnataka, and it is gaining strength. So they are investing. As I said, they are investing in leaders. They're investing in bringing new talent, new resources, and they're managing this conflict. The old leadership which they have, obviously they will resist the new leadership. Somehow they are able to manage both of them and bring a certain degree of harmony in the system. So it takes time. They're investing for a very long run. Hopefully in the next 5 to 7 years, you would see BJP in Telangana to be a very, very formidable force.
So, considering the historical and cultural context of Telangana, how did BJP aim to gain the trust of voters who might perceive it as an outsider party?
So basically, BJP lacked a very, what do you say, vocal and very visible leadership, especially when they had to stand up against somebody like KCR. KCR was an icon. He was a very tall personality, and he was considered to be the architect of creating Telangana. So the people had a lot of sentiment towards him, especially during the formation of Telangana. The sentiment of Telangana was so strong that he could encash that successfully in 2014 and in 2019 also. By then, he literally killed the opposition. He bought over all the MLAs of Telugu Desam Party, Janasena, and any other smaller parties. Everybody shifted to TRS. And then even in Congress also, literally majority of the Congress leaders also shifted allegiance to TRS. So if you have to face such a formidable leadership, then obviously you will have a challenge. For instance, BJP still has a challenge in Odisha, for instance, in front of Naveen Patnaik. Naveen Patnaik is a very tall personality. He can't speak a single sentence in Odia, but he continues to be Chief Minister for Odisha for such a long time, many terms. So that is a problem. When you have to face a significant challenge, you have to put up a leadership. You have to put up an iconic figure. That is where probably BJP is still struggling. But as I said, they are working on the cadre. Cadre is improving, but then leadership is slowly emerging in BJP in Telangana. Whereas you see what happened in Tamil Nadu. They could put up an iconic figure like Annamalai. So Annamalai suddenly is a serious challenge at a leadership level to Stalin or OPS and EPS and all these people. So he is on par with them. So probably, Telangana is looking for somebody like that. The existing leaders are also very popular. As I said, Dharmapuri Arvind is extremely popular. And so is Bandi Sanjay Kumar, who was a former president of the state. And of course, Raja Singh is very popular. In fact, you see when big rallies happen, Modi ji's or Amit Shah ji's rallies happen there. When these leaders come, you see the cheer actually goes up for them rather than for Amit Shah ji. That kind of a popularity these people have. Raja Singh is very popular in the city. So are the others, as I said. So it takes time. It is a time-consuming process for the state to evolve. The leadership was what challenged. That was a challenge. Now that the leadership of the opposition of the regional party TRS is going down, now of course the BJP has an option. It has a potential. It has a future to really look seriously to. Let's see how it goes. Probably they need more leaders, and they need more leaders who are going to focus on the local issues and take on the Congress leadership, which is gained in strength after the collapse of TRS. So let's see how it goes. But as I said, BJP is working on a very steady climb. It is investing in cadre first, and leadership is slowly being piled on top of that.
I think for Hyderabad, Raja Singh was the better candidate to counter Owaisi.
Well, whoever you give ticket to in Hyderabad, they're not likely to win, because the dynamics are such that, right? So you can only win the parliamentary seat of Hyderabad under two circumstances. One, either you change the delimitation and allow a mix of Hindus and Muslims, then probably you have a chance, which is not going to happen anytime soon. Second, if there is another strong Muslim party which can cut the votes of OIC, probably that is only when you can do it. But as I said, there is always a tacit understanding between non-BJP parties when it comes to OIC. And so they all came together and supported OIC. So be it BRS, be it Congress, or be it MBT, all of them have either not contesting, or they put up a very, very weak candidate who can at best only split the Hindu votes of BJP. So that's a kind of a strategy they have. So whether Raja Singh or Madhavi Lata or anybody else, it's not going to happen. And second, there are a lot of bogus votes in Hyderabad. Nearly some 4 or 5 lakh votes are very suspect. Probably they don't even live in Hyderabad. Probably they are in Gulf, or they are working somewhere else in the country. But because majority of those polling booths are, completely OIC and MIM dominated, nobody dares to go and check whether booth capturing is happening or not, whether the votes are being cast in the name of people who don't even exist. This is something nobody can check. So we have some challenges as far as Hyderabad is concerned. So even if they would have put up Raja Singh, he would have still lost it. Because Raja Singh has a pocket where Hindus are in majority. There there are significant Muslim population. He's able to somehow barely scratch through it. So he's not getting significant majority, but yes, he is able to win because his Lodha community and certain Hindu communities, especially from North and Maharashtra, they are supporting him significantly in his constituency. Assembly, yes, but when it comes to parliament, even Raja Singh would not be able to win it. That's the dynamic of this particular constituency.
But the bogus vote issue has been addressed by this when the Madhvi Lata brought out the issue. So this has been addressed, I think.
Yeah, to a certain extent she did. But as I said, again, converting the existing voters into bringing them to the polling booth and making them vote for you, these are all challenges. What happens is on election day, generally from the city, people go off to their villages. They have two votes. They have one vote in their village and they have one vote in the city. So they would prefer to go to their villages and vote. So you see a significant migration of voters from the city. But then that is Hindus who vote, who go away. Muslims generally they're pretty much locked in the city. So they will not go out during voting time and they vote en masse. Whereas Hindus, a significant part of them migrate. And others who hold, the voter ID, probably, it's a holiday, they may not even vote. General percentage of voting in cities is pretty low, as I said. That is the reason why at least there should not be a spillover between the two states. Telangana and Andhra Pradesh both go for voting on the same day, which is May 13th. So that somebody doesn't vote in Telangana and go back to Andhra Pradesh and vote again, that kind of a spillover should not happen. So both the states go to poll on the same day. But still, within the state of Telangana, a person who has got a vote in Hyderabad would have a vote in his own village. So this problem is there as far as Hindus are concerned. So in spite of removing the bogus voting, as I said, the winning margin of OIC would significantly go down, but still his chances of his winning are significantly higher. Unless something very drastic happens, we don't know. Maybe, as I said, the Muslim voting percentage is going down year by year. If you see each election, if you see the vote percentage is going down. If again it goes down further and if Hindu consolidation happens, there is an outside chance that Madhvi Lata could win. But simple simple dynamics of the voting percentage, the electorate, if you see, the majority is, of course, loaded in favor of OIC. But that's the nature of the constituency.
Thank you, sir. So I am moving to my last question. With the issues like agricultural distress, unemployment, and regional development at the forefront, how does the BJP plan to address these concerns and convince voters of its ability to effectively govern Telangana?
So Telangana has a very skewed development for a very long time, be it under the Congress rule and especially under Telugu Desam rule and later under TRS rule. It has been very skewed actually. There is Hyderabad and then there is nothing else in the state. That kind of a thing that has happened. So all the industries, all IT sector, everything came into Hyderabad. Hyderabad is probably the best metropolitan city in the whole country. Bangalore is an IT powerhouse, no doubt, but it's predominantly South Indians there again, be it Kannadigas, Telugu, Tamil. I'm not saying Biharis and Bengalis are not there in Bangalore, but Hyderabad traditionally has, because Nizam was ruling under Nizam's rule, there was Marathi speaking areas and Kannada speaking areas. So traditionally in Hyderabad, people belonging to many languages, many ethnicities lived here for a long time, maybe a few centuries. Plus, after IT came, a lot of people from other parts of the country also came and settled down in Hyderabad. So the best cosmopolitan city in the country, if you want to see, it is Hyderabad. So Hyderabad has this potential. That is the reason why you don't see the kind of challenges you have in, let's say, a city like Kolkata, for instance. lack of educational opportunities, lack of employment opportunities and things like that. You go to Patna, for instance. The best brains in Bihar are all in Hyderabad or Bangalore. Best brains in Bengal are all here. So that kind of a system is already there. But if you go beyond Hyderabad, not much has been done to the rest of the state. No industries have come up. For instance, the chief minister comes from a place called near Karimnagar, Siddipet area. He and his family come from. Badvel is his constituency. All these areas, they have developed. They put up nice roads. Siddipet and other areas, they have good road sanitation. They have done it wonderfully well. That's fine. But what about employment? A large section of youth from Telangana go to Gulf to work there as drivers or clerks or something like that. So the large stretch of the Telangana, especially North Telangana area, Adilabad, Nizamabad, Karimnagar. In fact, there are a lot of foreign exchange, forex exchangers in Karimnagar than in Hyderabad at some point in time, because people were migrating in such large numbers to Gulf. So that is a challenge, and no industry has come up in the last 10 years of KCR rule, for instance. No new industry has come up anywhere in the state. What they have done is they have brought in more IT into Hyderabad, and more startups have come in, more defense-related startups have come up, space-related startups have come up. That's good, no doubt. But you have concentrated everything into one Hyderabad. What about the rest of the state? That is where the challenge is. BJP has traditionally thought about smaller states and decentralizing certain things. So they have very good models in Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand is a very well-developed state today now. Of course, tourism is there, yatras are there, but then a lot of industries have come to Uttarakhand. So these are all examples which BJP should probably replicate in Telangana. Bring industry to smaller districts or underprivileged districts. They have this project of, Modi ji has a plan where he wants to develop one product for every district. Probably all those things need to really come in, and that's how BJP has to market itself. Let's say go to Khammam and say, we're going to put up this industry for you. Maybe in Nalgonda, you say that we're going to put up this industry for you. That kind of a outreach, probably BJP should focus on from here on. And then specifically, central government also should focus on developing these regions, which are basically they're still age-old agricultural based, and nothing much is happening there. Agro-based, rice processing, oil industries could be there, but that's not really industrialization. You need a lot of industrialization, which unfortunately the state has missed out, and everything has gone into Hyderabad.
So that was my last question to you, Giridhar Mamidi ji. So I was coming to the end of this session, and again we'll meet up again. I have two very interesting topics for you. One is the national election 2024, and since we have seen the opinion polls of various channels, so I would like to discuss with you what do you think, what could be the outcome on June 4th. And finally, there is a big topic that came to my mind during this organizing this session for South India elections. So the linguistic right, that is something very big. I need to do a lot of research on that. I want to take up that topic in a big way. So I'll be discussing with you also the linguistic right. How much helpful is this, and what are the opportunity and challenges, and how it should be? So those things. So that is the last topic that we can discuss anytime, even after the election.
Definitely. We'll work it out.
Yeah. So thank you, viewers. So we value your opinions and insights as we navigate through the complexity of politics in the state of Telangana. Please give us your feedback and write in the comment section whatever is there on your mind. We'll be covering up. So your suggestions and your questions, your queries are very important for us. Your feedback help us improve and tailor our content to better serve you. So please don't hesitate to leave your comments or reach out to us. We are eager to hear from you. If you found our podcast useful, Please share this with your friends and family and spread the knowledge. So as we conclude our exploration into the political dynamics of Telangana, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to our listeners for joining us on this enlightening journey. We hope that our discussions have provided valuable insights and fostered a deeper understanding of the electoral landscape in these states. Your engagement and support mean the world to us. We look forward to continuing this journey together in future and further episodes. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and remember that your voice matters in shaping the future of our democracy. Thank you for tuning in to Election Insight 2024 Telangana. Thank you, Giridhar Mamidi ji. Uh, I am
Namaste. Namaste.
obligated. So you have given your time to us, and we have discussed a lot with you, and we have learned a lot of things. So thank you, sir.
My
Good night. Namaste. Thank you, viewers.